Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. For those of you who have not been on previous webinars, I'm Stacy McDonald, and I oversee franchise development here at Freecoat. I have been with the company since we started franchising Clean Juice 4 years ago, and I am super excited about the launch of our new brand. Today, we are really excited to have this beautiful couple here to introduce themselves. They are our first franchise partners, who also happen to be my daughter and son-in-law. So I am personally extremely excited. So go ahead, maybe introduce yourselves.
Okay. So I'm Michaela. This is my husband, Gage. I am 23 years old. He's 25. We live in Cornelius, North Carolina, which is where our first Freecoat is going. We are so excited. I was actually born and raised in the Lake Norman area, so this is my home, and I'm so excited to open a Freecoat there. We both work on social media, so I share like fashion, beauty, all sorts of stuff on my Instagram. And then what do you do?
Hey, I'm Gage. I run a social media marketing agency, actually, and before that, I did 4 years in the United States Marine Corps. So, yeah, we are so super stoked to be behind this concept, and I'm so excited to be with Michaela and start this the right way. And we believe that this brand is just a great thing to get behind, and I'm so blessed to be able to be with Michaela and be the first franchisees.
We're so excited.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. So today, really, I just wanted them to go ahead and share who they are, their heart for this brand, and why they chose Freecoat. So at the end, we're going to do some Q&A. If you have any questions for them throughout our chat, go ahead and put them in the Q&A or in the chat box there, and we'll talk about those at the end. But why don't you tell everyone your passion for clean and non-toxic living?
Yes, this one's so easy for me. So thankfully, my mom raised me in a very non-toxic, clean household. So from the beginning, I knew we don't do candles, we don't do toxic soaps, all that kind of stuff. So I knew that from very little. And then when I got married, I had to choose for myself to have non-toxic products in my house. My friends would light their Bath and Body Works candles and all this stuff, but I had to choose for myself that that's not what I wanted. I didn't want that for our household and for our bodies. And so thankfully I knew that, and I knew that early on. But when Freecoat was introduced, I was so excited because specifically nails and beauty, that's so big for me to, not do toxic and not go to regular nail salons. So I'm so excited to bring that to our community. I think it's unique, and we're excited.
Awesome. That's great. Gage, we know this is also for men as well. So
yes,
maybe you share a little bit about your excitement personally. And
so I do Michaela does a nail for me myself. And I personally love getting pedicures. It's a great way to spend time with your significant other and pamper yourself at the same time. And don't knock it till you try it. And we're going to have the best nail bar around. So come through. Ladies, bring your husbands, convince them. And
or come
I
by
promise
yourself.
you, they'll keep coming back once they come for the first time.
For sure.
Yeah, I love it myself. And it's a great thing for men to do, get pampered and, just relax.
So a question I would pose to you, obviously I am on the franchising side of things, and I love franchising. I see so much value in it. That's why I've been a part of Clean Juice and then now part of Freecoat. But why did the two of you choose a franchise over maybe starting your own business?
So with a franchise, everything is laid out. The process is right in front of you. The steps are right there. The team is literally right next to you, doing things for you, helping through every step of the way. So that was a huge deal for us. We've never done this before. We're young. We just don't know. So a lot of things, they're like, hey, do this. There's just steps for everything, which is so awesome. And we've also watched Clean Juice grow, and I was actually part of the Clean Juice team 2 years ago. So I know that it's just an incredible team, an incredible process. So I knew that with Freecoat it was the same, and we just wanted to be part of it.
Yeah. Gage, how about you?
Yeah, I mean, me and Michaela both worked for Clean Juice for a significant amount of time. And we can both say firsthand that Kat and Landon, the owners, are very loving and great people. And we're so excited to get behind this concept and take it to the next level and, be the first franchisees. It's a huge blessing.
Yeah. I would say too, with franchising, obviously there's a system in place and there's a team that is going to help with, bringing you through the entire process and training and support ongoing as long as you're a part of the franchise. And I think really no matter what age you are, obviously they're very young and launching into business at a young age. But I think it's safe to say that anyone that would be transitioning maybe from corporate America into owning their own business, they've never done it before. So we have a team that will help you throughout the entire process with, from journeying through to ownership and then throughout real estate and development and construction and all the things that go into getting your business open. And then after marketing. Yep. So we have a tremendous team in place that helps you and supports you throughout. So you don't go at it alone. You don't have to have prior experience, as obviously they don't. And that is definitely the beauty of franchising. So tell us a little bit about your plans to bring freecoat kind of to the community. I know you talked about the community, but what are your plans on kind of exposing the brand to the community?
Yeah. So for our community, there aren't a lot of non-toxic nail bars or beauty bars. So I think that's just going to set us apart. And that's for a lot of communities. A lot of communities don't have that. So that's on our side. People in our community really are slowly understanding like the why behind it, like why we're non-toxic, why it's so important. So I think that's going to be very helpful for us also. But yeah, I don't know. We just, our brand is very attractive. freecoat's very attractive. Our Instagram's very attractive. So I think it's just going to do really well.
That's great. And I think it's really, I mean, it is something that, throughout the country and most markets are very underserved with healthy choices, healthy ways to stay pretty, get your nails done. And most of us that we want to incorporate all health into everything we do. Mm-hmm. So for us, we're going to be expanding throughout the entire countries in all communities that are a good fit for us. And again, most communities, you won't find a similar non-toxic nail bar. So awesome. I think also another thing I wanted Michaela to share today would be interesting is she actually posted on her social media just that, they're going to own a freecoat, and she's had a lot of people who have asked her a lot of questions about, why, and just asking a little more about why freecoat. And I think it would be a good idea for her to go ahead and share with you some of the questions she got and some of the answers that she gave.
Yeah. So a huge question we got, a lot of people asked this, was the prices. So pricing compared to freecoat and then other normal nail salons. So actually, surprisingly, the prices aren't that different. You get what you pay for. So it is a little bit more expensive, but you're getting quality products, you're getting non-toxic products, and that's so important. So you are paying a little bit extra, but it's not crazy. Honestly, I didn't even really tell when I went. So Gage and I went to the Nashville location even before we purchased the franchise. So it's not that much different. So you don't have to worry about that. Should I answer a few more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
A lot of people ask this question also. Are we doing acrylic nails, like fake nails, tips? Short answer, no. So acrylics are full of so many harmful chemicals. So we won't be doing acrylic nails. We're so non-toxic that we won't even remove your acrylics from your nails in our salon. What we will do is we'll give you instructions on how to remove it at home easily, but we just won't remove it at freecoat just because it releases nasty chemicals into the air, and we don't want that. But what I will say with growing your nails out, having long nails, I love having long nails. Right now I don't have long nails, but I do love having long nails. And the cool thing about our gel is if you keep up with it, so get it done every 2 to 3 weeks, your nails are going to grow so long, and you'll have those acrylic nails, and they'll be strong and long, and they'll be your natural nails. So yeah, it's really cool. We have gel and we have regular polish as well, and there's tons of colors. That was also a question we got, are the colors limited because they're non-toxic? Absolutely not. We have more and better colors than regular nail salons. That was also a surprising thing. When we went, I was it was crazy. I couldn't even pick a color because there were so many. Let's see what else. So fake nails, no. What else? where's your location? So it's in Cornelius, North Carolina, specifically off of exit 28.
Right off the exit.
Right off the exit. And it's actually like so close to our house, which is awesome. We'll be there all the time. We're going to build our team and it's just going to be really great. So yeah, are there any questions?
So we're gonna take some questions. If you have a question, go ahead and put it in the Q&A or in the chat. But we've had a couple come in already, so let's go ahead and answer them. Here we go. Question would be, can you explain the basic operations? What is your day-to-day like? So as an owner, and this, you can kind of share why maybe this is also why you chose freecoat, why to own a nail salon. But with the day-to-day operations, you're going to have nail technicians that are going to be really running their business out of your business, right? So they're going to be full-time nail technicians working there, serving the guests and performing the services. And then you as the owner operator are going to really be managing that team. You'll have a lead technician in place, somebody that really is also supporting your team of employees as well. And you're really the one that's, as the owner operator, you are leading the charge around supporting your team and growing your business. So, the level of involvement is like in any business, you want to be very involved because the success of your business really relies on you. But you are not, kind of the time commitment is not maybe as great as maybe another concept. Maybe you can share a little bit about, maybe that's also, because I also know that is why you would have chosen a business model like this.
Yeah. So I'm just excited to like be in the store. I think that's one of the main reasons we chose freecoat was like, I want to be in there and I want to get my nails done. I want to be a part of, the clients coming in and welcoming them in, making them feel like at home and pampered. And then obviously like creating a really epic team. That's so important to me. So finding really awesome technicians, obviously having like a general manager to help me run the store, do the back end, do the front desk, all that kind of important stuff. So that's mainly why I chose it. Obviously Gage, like he'll be there too. He'll be hanging out, not all the time, but he'll be there sometimes. But mainly me, I just want to be there like all the time. And I'm really excited for that.
And our goal with this is, to create great relationships at the store as well. And, get those thriving just as much as your hands and feet, and it's going to be a great place to be, a great team that's very close knit and going to be, spreading a lot of love to the community as well.
Yeah. I think that's one thing that differs from maybe like a normal salon to our salon. Obviously, we're going to focus on like making your nails look good and making you feel beautiful. But we want you to feel comfortable walking into our salon. We want you to make relationships with our techs, and we just want you to feel comfortable. So that's like our main thing, obviously, making you feel beautiful and pretty, but also making you feel comfortable and at home. We want you to be excited to go get your nails done. I feel like for me, that's why I really don't get my nails done anymore for now until freecoat opens, because I don't even want to be in that environment. I feel like obviously the chemicals make my head hurt, but I just feel like it's very rushed in and out. They don't really want you there, but we want you there and we want you to feel comfortable. So kind of what sets us apart.
Awesome. That's great. And you also have a general manager. That's going to be the person kind of also leading the day-to-day operations, supporting your team as well. So that's kind of your lead person that will, work alongside you to help you to run your business. Here's another question. When does your location open?
So I think our goal is to be open end of February, beginning of March, I believe. Obviously that just depends on build out and all that kind of stuff, but we're really hoping around beginning of March.
5 months.
Very soon. It's going to come really fast. We're excited.
How will you find great employees?
Oh, this is the biggest stress for me. I just want to find the best techs ever. But obviously the suggestions are, reaching out to nail schools in your area. So me and my general manager, Bailey, we're going to be going to all of the nail tech schools, reaching out to the girls or guys Also, if you're on here, if you're watching this and you're in the Charlotte area and you're a nail tech, reach out to us. We would love to have you. But we just want to find really good quality nail techs who are good at nails and really awesome with people. But it is possible. Just reach out to nail schools, and yeah. There's more nail techs than you think. I was just like, are there even nail techs around? But there's a lot actually. So.
That's great. Here's another question. If you have never owned a retail business, how do you know what you are doing? So I think we touched on this a little bit, but that's the beauty of franchising. You know, we have a system in place. We have more important than a system, we have a team of people, passionate people that are going to help you along the journey of ownership and then supporting you long after you open. So I think it's safe to say, whether you have experience or not, we're going to work very closely with you really along that entire journey. And, you know, our goal is to support you to be successful in your business. So no experience necessary, really more so just passion for the brand, passion for bringing a non-toxic beauty bar to your community.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see, we have another question. How do I learn more about Freecoat franchise? So as far as the process goes, we have a pretty simple process. It starts with connecting on a phone call. You connect on a phone call with myself. You can reach me at Stacy, S-T-A-C-I, at freecoatnails.com. You can also go to our website to contact us there. It's freecoatnails.com. And it really starts with that conversation of just answering your questions, getting to know you, you getting to know us more, and then filling out an application. We send you our franchise disclosure document. It's a pretty easy journey to ownership. In fact, at the end, you'll hear I'll tee up for next week's webinar. We're going to talk about our process and share with you how do you become an owner. But maybe you all can share a little bit about your process of getting to actually signing your agreement.
Yeah. So obviously the first step was to visit a location. So even before we obviously signed papers or anything like that, we went to the Nashville location, experienced it for ourselves. It is something that you will, unless you've been, you just really don't understand. It's just so different than anything you've ever experienced. So we went, obviously Gage actually you got a mani and a pedi, right?
Yeah, we've already seen.
You got a mani and pedi, so did I. They do really cool designs and colors. So we visited the location, we were sold, we were so obsessed. I was like, I couldn't believe it. So then obviously we talked to Mom and Dave. They walked us through the process of like lending and all that money stuff. We found our location, which was so perfect. It's the perfect location. We're so excited about that. Signed all the papers, and it was super simple.
Just like everything else, you know, they're going to help you through the entire process with everything. So if you have any questions, Stacy and the entire team are always there to help.
Yeah, they make it really, really simple.
That's awesome. And I think, well, while you're on it, talking about the process, so we have what we call a discovery day, and that's the end part of the process. And I won't give it all away because we're going to talk about it next week. But a discovery day is a day where you come out, you meet the team, you see a location, and really just get to learn more about, obviously, the brand and the business, but also more importantly about the people, the very people that will be supporting you throughout the process. So that's exciting. We actually are going to have what we call a showcase. We're going to be out in our Franklin, Tennessee location in a couple weeks. So if you're in that area, of course, we would love to meet you in person, or, you know, of course, talk to you on the phone or online. Let's see, what other questions do we have? Here is one, we already answered that one.
I will share just really quick before you.
Yeah.
A cool thing that I got a lot of messages when I announced it, but a really cool message I got was from it's actually a friend, and she has Lyme disease, and she was saying how awesome it was that we were opening, and how when she got sick, her doctor was like, you cannot be around any type of chemicals, any type of toxins. So she had to stop getting her nails done, which for a lot of women, like it's a routine. You get your nails done, you have your nails done all the time. And for her, that was like so special to her. And to have that taken away was like, you know, kind of a big deal. And so when she saw us opening, she was so excited because she said, oh, I get to finally get my nails done again after years. So stuff like that makes me so happy. Obviously, like pregnant ladies, like they can't get their nails done either. Like, I mean, you shouldn't get your nails done toxic anyways, but like people like that really can't. So I'm just excited for people to experience it and get their nails done. But yeah, that's the question.
That was really great. Yeah, that's what makes this so exciting, to offer this really to all people, especially people that are struggling with things. Here's a question: how does a non-toxic salon compare to a traditional salon? Well, this is the part I love about Freecoat, and this is what really, gosh, gave me such a charge to be a part of this. Is, you know, what Michaela was sharing, a lot of different experiences when you go in there and the smell, but we are, you know, fume free, chemical free. For us, it's really all about creating an environment that is clean and free of anything harmful to you. So we have an air filtration system. Our jets, or excuse me, our pedicure tubs are jet free, so we're kind of jets harbor bacteria and gunk and things like that. So really it's down to the very details of all of why the experience in a Freecoat is going to be healthy for you. So yeah, and we can share a little more about that. Definitely reach out when we get on a call. We'll kind of dive a little bit deeper into, you know, all the details of what we're free of. We're free of lots of harmful chemicals.
And even a lot of nail salons or beauty bars that claim to be non-toxic really aren't. Like you'll walk in and you're like, I don't really think this is. You could just tell. But like we are so crazy about that. Like we are completely toxin free. It's gonna be a clean space. Like furniture is gonna be really new and sweet. The colors are great. It's just gonna be like a fresh space. And I'm so excited to be there all the time.
Yeah, Freecoat really sets the bar at the highest level for, you know, a nail and beauty bar in every aspect. Yeah. So we're very excited.
So one of our core values around here is transparency is the key to trust. And I think it's safe to say with this, like with Clean Juice, you know, for us, it's being fully transparent. We want you to feel super comfortable. We want our guests to feel just rest assured that, you know, we are the real deal. We are really offering a truly healthy experience for you. And so we are fully transparent really about everything, so that trust is there from all of your guests. So, yeah. Well, I think that looks like all of the questions we have. Do y'all have anything else you want to?
I don't think so. Let me just look really quick and make sure there was no other questions. I think that was it, right?
That's it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. Well, I am going to share with you for next week, we are going to have yet another webinar. Really excited about. We're just going to continue having these so we can share lots of great information with you about Freecoat. So next week, we're going to talk about our process, kind of steps to ownership, and really just how do you go through the process and ultimately own a Freecoat. Yep, there's our fearless leader and one of our co-founders, Landon Eccles. They're actually in a Freecoat, so very exciting. Hope you can join us. We'll send you out some information to get registered for that. And we are super excited to share that with you next week. Hope you can join us. Thank you for joining us today. And we'll see you all soon. Thank you.
Thanks. See you later.
Nope.